everyone, Jim Branscombe here for the Cinematic Void vlog. As you can see, I really got the Halloween spirit. Actually, this is me playing the Jimmy Pumpkinseed character that I do on the Cinemadness movie every Halloween. It's tradition. Also, it's because I've not figured out a better character to replace this with, and also, when I try to get this makeup off, it's not coming off, and, well, I need to record this vlog, so here we are. I'm dressed like this, but, you know, it is Halloween, so I guess it's fitting. Something I want to talk about, since a lot of you who are at the channel or new don't, probably realize the main function of Cinematic Void, which is hosting film screenings in Los Angeles. I do a Monday residency at a theater at the Los Feliz 3, also do screenings at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, the Air Theater in Santa Monica, and also the Frida Cinema down in Santa Ana. I did a vlog about like the film programming philosophy I had, but I want to talk specifically about film programming for the Halloween season. Now, because I do a weekly residency and I show, 50 plus movies, a year, actually more like 60 or so, between all the venues that I host screenings at, and that's not even including January Giallo, where I work with theaters across the country and sometimes fly out for those screenings too, but let's just say 50 plus screenings a year. And you would think, doing cult films and horror films and stuff like that, October would be the easiest month for me to do this. Actually, it's not. October is the hardest month for me to, do what I do. And the main reason is that I am now competing with theaters across Los Angeles who have all of a sudden got this, we got the spooky Halloween vibe. So the thing about Halloween season and showing movies in a movie theater is like, as much as I would like to do interesting things, it's what really does the best is people want to come for movies for Halloween. They want to see John Carpenter's Halloween. They want to see Trick or Treat or the other Trick or Treat. Probably not Trick or Treats, but either Trick or Treats or Trick or Treat. Sorry. It's Trick or Treat, Trick or Treat, Trick or Treats. Anyway, people want to see that kind of stuff, or Night of the Demons, and just the staples of the Halloween season, or things that like are just our movie classics like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Creepshow or Night of the Living Dead. And all those movies are great. However, everyone's playing them. So I get in this little conundrum of like, what should I play in October? And results have varied. Like the first Halloween season screening I did back in 2016, I actually did a screening of WNUF Halloween Special and the Midnight Hour. We had a little Halloween party atmosphere for the screening. It sold out, did really well, and it was great. And I was like, okay, I think I figured out Halloween. The next year, I showed one of my beloved Halloween classics, Bill Heinzman's unauthorized sequel to Night of the Living Dead, Flesh Eater. I've talked about this movie a lot on my movie set on Halloween list, as well as my top 10 zombie film list. So if you want to hear me wax poetic about why I love this movie, there's two opportunities right there. And I was showing a 35mm print. I thought the concept of Bill Heinzman, Lee Gould from Night of the Living Dead, starring, directing, had written this movie that kind of cash in on it, people would be like dying to go to the theater. It tanked. And, honestly, it tanked because no one knew it was and people wanted to go see their comfort classics. So every year I just try to figure out stuff. And this year, was no exception. Like, there's a lot of factors. Like, October is usually my weakest month, which, it's kind of disheartening because I love the Halloween season, but it's just like, there's no sense in me playing Halloween or anything like that because there's already going to be like 15 other theaters playing that movie. And, I want to give people an option to see something else they might not have seen. Like, last year I did more classics heavy because I did Creepshow and American Werewolf in London and the 1979 version of the Amityville Horror, and those did great. And this year I did Teen Wolf from my friend Nick Vance, who I've known forever and do the Cinematic Void podcast with. I did The Velvet Vampire, Stephanie Rothman directed it, produced by Roger Corman. Really cool, like 70s vibed out vampire movie. And then I showed one of my kind of favorite deep cut like horror movies called The Horror Star, aka Frightmare. And, everything just did okay. And I don't know, it's just like, it's a conundrum. And this is just me kind of ranting that like, as much as I love Halloween, it's hard to show movies during Halloween. And that's okay because, the people who do come out to these screenings and take a chance on something they're not as familiar with for spooky season as opposed to the staples and comfort movies is, if I can get someone to enjoy a movie they wouldn't have seen otherwise, that's great. That's really my mission doing Cinematic Void as is. So it doesn't really change if it's Halloween season or, Christmas time or summer. It's all the same mission. I just want people to take a chance on a movie that they may not have seen, or come revisit one of their favorites. And if they're there to see a favorite and they see something in the upcoming screenings that they're like, hey, I kind of want to check it out, hey, then my mission is complete. But that's going to wrap up this little Cinematic Void vlog talking about film programming during October Halloween season. Tell me what you think. Do you want me to do more vlogs talking about film programming and film screenings and that part of what Cinematic Void is? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, yada, 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 all the stuff that, YouTubers tell you to do, and I usually don't. But hey, if you genuinely enjoy the content of this channel, that helps make the channel grow. Also, you can share the videos and that kind of stuff. That also helps too. And there's also other ways you can help support Cinematic Void. I have a Patreon, and also if you live in Los Angeles, come out to the screening, check something out. Again, that's the primary function in why I do this YouTube channel and all that, is to build interest in the screenings. And obviously I'm getting a little more further reach than, where I'm at, but it's good because people go on vacation, and when you come on vacation, you can step into the void. So that's gonna wrap up this video. Until next time, see you in the void.